This is a great place to grow a business.
I'm Charles Woolley and this is Greater Shepparton.
Fertile land, fresh water and sparkling sunshine yield great results. It's the nation's largest dairy industry, exporting to China and Southeast Asia. Fresh fruit makes its way across the country and around the world.
The fresh place to grow your business is right here.
Greater Shepparton. Great things happen here.
Aussie Gutter Protection. Are leaves, debris, blocking your gutters? The do-it-yourself attempt wasn't a success? Pests and birds nesting in your roof? Just relax. Help is on its way.
Aussie Gutter Protection started way back in 2000. It's a family-run business and it's an industry recognised leader, growing every day with more and more homes being protected.
Blocked gutters can cause flooding inside the house, and that can be expensive. Drains can get blocked, and that can be expensive too. Just one small ember from a distant bushfire can be disastrous. Pests or nesting birds can bring disease inside the home. Do it yourself? No. Too many people die or are seriously injured falling from ladders. It's a big problem.
This particular homeowner has gone down the DIY path. As you can see, little or no success. After a short period of time, the gutters are all blocked up. Again, some of it's blown away and missing. Not to mention the danger of actually installing it yourself, height, things like that, falling off a roof. Not a good situation. It's not only leaves that can block up your gutters, pine needles as well. With this house so close to pine trees, you can see the result.
Aussie Gutter Protection's installers are trained to deliver a professional and secure finish to your home or building. Experienced people and great service.
Thanks, bowlers. You may start your game. Good luck and good bowling.
good, Gayle. Well done, buddy. On your foot, mate. Good, buddy. Very good, Gayle. Great line. No, don't hurry, mate. Gently. Gently. Off play.
It's close enough for the shot.
Yep.
Love watching Lee, how every single bowl he puts down is exactly the same in his action, his delivery.
I think the entire Australian bowls world loves watching Lee. He's been phenomenal in the games that we've seen. We've seen him in 2 televised matches before this one. 21-4, just as was said, a precision demolition of Nathan Murray of Bundoora RSL in the quarterfinals of the men's singles. And then he was really good again in the men's triples final, which we've just completed. Set up well by his lead in second. But
Curtis, very similar to his first. Snuck in for 2.
yeah, that's helpful.
Very good bowling. So Lee's just asked his partner, if he makes contact with his own bowl, will it leave? And she said the 2 red bowls should go out as a split without making contact with the jack. Forehand weight. Let's see what happens. He's in line. Still definitely opened it up. Looks like it's just in bounds. Now, if it was out, Lee would have had the tee there with 1 shot, but they've got plenty of room to draw. They've got 1 bowl left. So they're calling the umpire. Better safe than sorry. Might as well call the umpire now.
Yep, get a look at it. Just a reminder, if it's out of bounds, we respot the jack on the tee here. So just a chance now to bring you up to date with the progress of Mikayla Long from Sunbury and Curtis Hanley of Melbourne through this tournament to get to this stage. Won their first knockout 21-6 over Mike Hoffman and Elizabeth Kearse. a very good 17-10 win over a couple of locals from Shep Park, Glenn and Lynn Thatcher, who were playing very well in the tournament to that point. The round of 16, 5-shot win over Tom Webb and Dawn Heyman, the former Australian player. In the quarterfinals, a 21-11 win over Paula Wood and Alistair Watson. In the semi-final, which we televised last night, 15-6 winners over David and Sarah Ashby.
So Curtis needs to get one within a couple of feet here. Purely just because Lee's got another bowl. Don't think he'd be too happy with that one. So Lee's got about 5 foot to draw the shot here. Just got to creep past Curtis's bowl and he should be in. Yep. Nice and easy. They pick up one shot.
Yep, pulls it up and they're on the board. Edwards and Schraner trailing 2-1 against Mikayla Long and Curtis Hanley. Wherever you're watching, it's great to have you part of our Steller Vic Open live stream coverage brought to you by our friends at Aussie Gutter Protection. Protecting Australian roofs for the past 17 years. Call 1300 885525 or go to aussiegutterprotection.com.au to find out more about how they can help you. And we thank them for their support of our live stream. Wouldn't be possible without them. Great supporter of Victorian Bowls, Aussie Gutter Protection.
So ditch to ditch length.
Surprise, surprise.
Noticed a lot of the games have been 3/4 to full length. Not many short ends rolled in the finals. Gayle's line's not too bad. Mikayla's picked the same hand. It's whether or not she's going to collide with Gayle's bowl. Just underneath. Just goes through. It's the best one so far.
Yep.
So if Gayle can correct from her first, she's gone a little bit under. A little bit more weight on her last though. Kelly needs to get around here. She has. This is a good bowl here. Very good.
It's really good from Mikayla Long, and we saw last night, we've seen so often, that once Mikayla starts sitting them on the jack, she just keeps doing it. So nice to do it so early.
Yeah, Edwards had 2 short bowls here. She really needs to reach the head here or dob one right on. And look at this. Great bowl.
Yep.
Although it's probably not shot, it's a really good spot. Bit unlucky there, Mikayla. She actually had her weight really good. She just needed to get around that and she would have had another shot in, but looks like 1 to Hanley and Long. Could even be 2.
Yeah, certainly 1 at this stage. Just shifted rinks here too. Moved on to the middle rinks, so just a slightly different camera angle for us here. Schraner obviously played on the other show rink, and in the previous games they've just moved him onto this one.
So Schraner's got both of Edwards' bowls here to knock up or come off, and a nice little path there to draw through. So we'll see. We've just gone under it. He's got second shot. He's only 1 down. Hanley's just going to... Oh, he's done it well.
Terrific bowl from Curtis there.
I get mine, does it get them both or not?
Schraner just asks if he hits his bowl, will it knock out the blue and white and the red bowl at the same time? And Edwards has replied that it could happen. So we've seen a bit of weight here. So going forehand weight for Schraner. Needs to make contact. He's got one out. He's only one down. You can afford to do ones earlier on in the game. Hanley's not happy with one shot. He's crept around that bowl nicely. If it turns in, he's got another one. Just don't think it turned enough.
Not quite. Definitely just the one shot there. Lee's coming down to have a look at this.
He's just trying to assess that even if his bowl does go out, whether he's going to be worse off. Because it does look like, it's hard to see on this angle. It looks like Hanley and Long have got first, third and probably fourth, while Schraner's just holding second shot. So if it goes out, he could be in a bit of danger. Only one down. He's going forehand. He's playing a little bit of weight again. Don't think that was the result he wanted. I think making contact with his own bowl would have been good. Would have got the shot. But even if he did get the Mikayla Long's bowl out of the head, he would have got the shot as well. Unfortunately, didn't get the right angle, and it was a bad result.
It's certainly a rare errant shot from Schraner at the Steller Vic Open so far.
It's 2 down. This is where Hanley needs to draw another one for 3. Really put the knife in. Make it hurt. Schraner's got no bowls left. Curtis has done well here. That'll be 3.
And that's 3.
That's big.
Yeah, that's really big. The Department of Youth, right now, they have got the power. Mikayla Long, Curtis Hanley. 5-1. Up.
Got off to a good start, Guy.
That's a really good start, and well, they certainly need that. They've been really playing well throughout this tournament, Mikayla and Curtis. We saw them last night against the Ashbys in one of our televised matches, and really solid performance from both of them, and a couple of clutch shots from Kurt when required there. And Kurt will fancy himself having a crack against Schraner here. As I said to you, he does have a few big scalps under the belt.
Yeah, he puts the big bowls down against the big bowlers.
Yeah, exactly. He loves the clutch, and you get the feeling he loves this sort of stuff. To test himself against the absolute guns.
I find that you always bowl better against a better competition as well.
Yeah, he is the sort of bloke who lifts his game against the better bowlers. That's a great bowl from Gayle Edwards there. Gayle, a very experienced customer. She goes deep into every single discipline at the Vic Open every single year. And Gayle and Lee Schraner, they are past champions here in the mixed pairs. One in 2012. Looking to make it a second title.
Not a bad start by the leaders. Nothing wrong with those bowls. Edwards has got another good bowl here. Yep. Very good.
Goal. Something to think about for Mikayla Long here.
Well, she's had 2 on a forehand. Both cut the head. So she's altered her grass a little bit. Still just swooped under. Not a bad correction there. Probably second shot. Still just cut the head though. Now if Edwards can just trail the jack 6 inches. Needs to hurry. Yeah, good bowling. It's good to watch. Very good to watch.
And they need that at the moment. Long and Hanley 4 shots up. Early doors were into the 4th end of 15 in the mixed pairs final at the Steller Vic Open. Just a reminder, Steller, our major sponsor, naming rights sponsor of the Vic Open and the premier partner of Victorian bowls in this state. For your property needs, Steller, STELLER.com.au. It's great to have them aboard, supporting Victorian bowls at all levels.
There's a little bit of draw here, Guy. The bowls seem to be cutting over a lot. Much more draw than the first game. They've moved the rinks over a little bit. Curtis was just trying to bump up Mikayla's bowl and get in the head. It just cut over. Schraner's going a little bit through. One in, one out. Or maybe both out. They're holding 2. Good position. Curtis just needs to give Mikayla's bowl maybe 1 or 2 rolls and he'll get the shot. It's coming in nice. Just need to get a little tap. That's 1 roll. Oh, don't think it's enough. Maybe just needed 1 more roll and it would have been definite shot. Yeah. 1 in the measure. Schraner gets that jack. They're laughing. They are laughing if he gets that jack. Very good.
Oh.
That's made it definite 2 shots.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
And I think, gee, Curtis got a bit on here. So he's got nothing behind. He's got no bowls behind, but he does have an open draw there to push maybe the white one through, the jack high bowl. And just sit there for 1 shot. But then he'll still have nothing behind and Lee's got another bowl. Maybe stay on his backhand and bump up Mikayla's bowl. We'll see what Curtis does. It's always hard being down, you've got nothing behind. Just playing forehand. He's in the area. Needs the hold. He's hit up Lee's bowl. That's made it 3.
Yeah, not the result he was after there.
And this could be a big number for Lee. If he plays the right bowl here, he can get 6 shots.
Yeah, you can potentially, you're right, he can turn
Just
that
a full
into
house.
5 or 6 here.
I reckon he's already holding 3, even with, I think the 4th shot's in, but just needs to make contact on his own. 1 roll, Jack will spit back 6 to 8 inches. Get a full count of 6. Can Schraner hit the lead with this bowl? It's 5-1 down. It's not enough gas, but he's added another bowl to the head. That's a top bowl.
Oh, yeah.
That's 4 shots.
Yes.
4 shots.
So 4 shots and we're all square. 5 apiece, Long and Hanley v Gayle Edwards and Lee Schraner. Edwards and Schraner picking up 4 on that end. An interesting parallel between the last game that we saw, the men's triples, where you know, Bradford, they got an early jump and Schraner and his team got a nice number and they just kept rolling. And once they got control of the mat, they didn't relent at all. So Gayle Edwards on the mat now in the Altona colours. Her and her daughters now play for Altona. Very strong club. Lots of quality there. Dane McKinnon, state player in there. Jan Hurst, state women's coach, is a part of Altona. Some really good players down there.
Ex-GV bowler Brett Foley's there as well.
Indeed. A lot of good players at Altona. Real powerhouse in the western suburbs of Melbourne.
On paper, Altona's probably got the best team in the Premier Division on paper.
And a lot of them have gone very well here at the Vic Open too, just quietly. We've seen Dane and Jan Hurst pretty deep in things. The Edwards have been pretty much in neck deep in every discipline.
Edwards was a bit worried about Mikayla's bowl there and she swapped over and dropped it another 6 foot short. It's time now for Mikayla to get one right on it. Nearly. Edwards staying with her forehand now. Another 6 foot on her last. She has gone narrow. Gee, not much turn on that hand. Still pretty short. Mikayla needs to have similar weight to her last, just needs to narrow it up a tad. Whether or not she's gone under it. That's a good bowl. Good correction.
Been a big week for Mikayla. Her best ever performance at the Vic Open in terms of getting to the last 8 of the women's singles and into this final, our televised live stream game in the mixed pairs final. Graduated year 12 last week. A huge week. And can she cap it off with a Vic Open title?
That'd be great, wouldn't it? Now, don't think Schraner's gonna. I think he tried to play it under Mikayla's bowl and sit it through with that kind of weight. He's got the backest. Curtis needs another one in there, preferably if he can trail that jack, but it's whether or not his bowls can get around Mikayla's and do it. He's on the right line. They're holding 2 shots. Schraner's 2 feet off the tee. He's been told to play what he sees. He sees weight. Jack, kill. Excellent. Oh, that's unlucky.
Me.
Very unlucky.
Oh, wow. Took a bounce back off Edwards' bowl.
Hand on the head. That was going to be 2 shots easy. But instead, he's 1 down.
Now 1 down, yeah. So all to play for Curtis Hanley here. Can you get one in the region?
So holding 2.
Yes, indeed, he can.
Needs to make up for it now. Very unlucky. He played that bowl perfect, just about.
Yeah.
No, Schraner's about 3 feet to draw the shot. It's going his forehand. Jack's spat out 2.5 feet off the line. Yep, very good bowl. And let's see if Curtis can take the shot away from him.
It's amazing, isn't it? You know, the bad luck happens there. You can hang your head, you can throw your arms down your body length. Not Schraner, no, bang. Just do that.
I don't think it phases him.
Yeah, all class.
When he's on the mat, no emotions there of how he got bad luck. He just gets on the mat and draws the shot. Curtis has got a good one here. This is looking great. Oh, great bowl.
Oh, well
the young
played, Curtis
fella.
Hanley. And that's a shot.
He wants this mixed pairs title.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he is, and he's absolutely fancying this too. You can just tell he's right up for this. He's enjoying the challenge. And he's got his nose in front. 6-5. Mikayla Long, Curtis Hanley leading Gayle Edwards and Lee Schraner in the Vic Open mixed pairs final. This is the 6th end of 15. No timeouts in our final. We don't time out here. We play till we get a result. In a regulation 15 ends. Mikayla Long on the mats.
Very good.
Nice start there.
Edwards has been bowling well on his forehand going this way. Yep, that's a handy start too. Well, last time we were going this way, there was 5 bowls within 2 feet. 6 bowls within 2 feet, really. Long gets that jack. Very good bowl.
Yep, terrific.
Now she's tightened it up a bit. And not enough weight.
Yeah, she's not enjoying that at all, Gayle. Slap of the hands there. Pretty upset with herself.
Now if Mikayla can just trail that jack and tuck it behind her bowls, make it hard for Schraner to get at. That'll be excellent. She's looking pretty good. Look at this. Get a bit of that jack. Oh, excellent.
Superb bowl.
It's still open there, but it's a good bowl and they're holding 3. See if Edwards can play a little bit of weight here and disturb it a bit. She's looking nice. Gayle Edwards. Get the jack. Yes.
Oh. Fantastic shot, Gayle Edwards. And that's some fine lead bowls from both ladies there.
How about that? Mikayla Long puts 3 awesome bowls down, and now they pretty much mean nothing. They're 5 foot away from the jack now.
The double-edged sword of being a lead, eh?
Edwards has really changed things up now.
Yeah.
Zender's swapped around, and Curtis needs to dob one right on it. Rest in toucher. All the bowls are on the line, so it's going to be hard to get at. Get the jack. You can correct from that. Yep. Schreiner's looking good. You backed him to do that anyway.
Yeah, when isn't Schraner looking good? There we go.
Gives Curtis a little bit of something to sit on. If you just, his last bowl just went through a little bit, and it was on that line where Schreiner's bowl was. Maybe a little bit wide of Schreiner's bowl, but he plays a similar bowl with a little bit of weight off. He's going to get this. No. Unlucky. So now Schraner and Edwards are holding 3. Same as his last. Needs to keep on running. Bit short. He's tucked in actually, and probably he is in the count. It wasn't the best bowl, but he's definitely in the count, and they're holding 4 shots, and Curtis has only got 1 bowl left. Needs to cut down. Needs to at least get second shot. Hanley plays his forehand. I reckon he's gone out a little bit wider. Hope it comes in and cuts down. Got to hope it comes in and cuts down. Oh, he's cut it down to 2, I reckon. Maybe 3. Schraner's going to walk up and assess the head, see if he can get a multiple here. I reckon they've got 3 though. Yep. Pushes the red out and stays there. They got 5. Schraner's played that draw weight. Yep. He's done that nicely. He's kept his weight good. They've definitely got 3 shots there.
Yeah.
Whether or not they measure for 4, I think they're happy with 3. Yep.
Quarter to 3. So Edwards and Schraner take an 8-6 lead. And as Lee Schraner closes in on his second title at the Vic Open. He's already won one today, and he won it with the gentleman who's just about to join us in commentary. It's great to have Brad Marron from Bendigo East alongside us. Welcome to the coverage, Brad.
How are we, gents?
Very well. Probably not as well as you, though. Congratulations on your win in the men's triples this morning. An awesome display of bowls by the 3 of you. Dylan Falluke, Brad Marron, and Lee Schraner. It was a fantastic win. You guys must be thrilled with that. It's been a big couple of months for everybody, and certainly a big 24 hours. Dylan Falluke very ill yesterday.
Yeah, has been a very big 24 hours. This time yesterday, Dylan was in the back of an ambulance on the way to the hospital. So, yeah, it was just good to have a win always, I suppose, but we just knew we had to be on our game against quality opposition, and they've had a great run in the tournament, and just happy to get over the line.
Yeah, Brad, they bowled very good against us in the semi-finals. They beat us 17-7. But yeah, you guys were much more consistent than them in the final.
Oh, early on when they had us 4-1, we knew we were going well enough, but they were just going a little bit better than what we were. So we just had to stick it out for a couple of ends, try and get our line and the weight right and really think about it. And yeah, just big well done to Dylan. He was fantastic. And yeah, it's just good to get on a run.
Now Leroy's on track here they're looking pretty good. Interestingly, the parallels are quite interesting here. They were trailing by a few early doors, and now they seem to have taken a level of control here.
Yeah, well, as we all know, Mikayla and Curtis are 2 of the best kids that Victoria has, and they were never going to be easy to beat. So Curtis having a lot of success on the indoor up in I think it was Warilla a couple of years ago, And Mikayla's obviously been a very great under-18 state player for the Victorian team.
We've noticed, now we're only playing the 7th end here, but we've noticed that Schraner and Edwards, or Schraner hasn't had much luck going this way with a few weighted shots. He's been a bit unlucky, and Hanley and Long have picked up some numbers there, but going back the other way, they've Schraner and Edwards have been bowling very, very well. They've got their line, their weight perfectly going the other way, but I just think Hanley and Long are playing better going this way, so it'll be interesting to see if they can get this end. They are 2 down. In the area again.
Yeah. It's really nice.
It's just awesome to watch.
And he's in a good spot and a counter. So Hanley's 3 down again.
He's playing weight. Do you go to the back if you lead? Do you draw another?
It's a good question. What do you do, Daniel?
No, it's a bit of a hard one. The tees, there's only one bowl sort of on the tee there, and it is Curtis's, but you've still got plenty of room to draw. It looks like he's just adding another one.
Certainly got 3 here. Curtis going for weight.
It looks tight.
Schraner's last bowl was only about 3 feet off the tee. Reckon he was trying to cover there, Brad?
Well, it's hard to know with him. He doesn't give you much. He doesn't let you know what he's thinking. He just plays his bowl, but I would have thought he would have just tried to draw another.
4 foot through the pack and 3 foot short of the tee, so...
Yeah, it's sort of the in-between bowl. As you can see here, it looks like he's trying to trail the jack here on the back end, which is...
It's going to make it hard for him. Oh, he's got the wrong side of it, but they're holding 4 still.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Hanley's already played 2 weighted shots. I reckon he needs to go again.
I think he might go backhand here.
Yep.
Backhand for the bowl, get the jack. He's got one on the tee.
He can pick up a maximum of 2 shots here if he gets it right. That's the best thing going for him.
Curtis going back to get it done. Resplendent in those interesting Drake's Pride hoodies that he and his brother Kane have been wearing throughout the tournament. They're a pretty sharp piece of kit, aren't they?
Yeah, they look really good.
Interesting.
Obviously, Curtis is sponsored by Drake's. Yeah, they look really, really good.
It's pretty sharp. It's a different piece of bowls kit. Can't say I've seen too many of those before. Nice piece of kit.
Don't know how he's not hot in it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a very lightweight jumper, but you're still pretty hot in a hoodie, aren't you?
He's close here.
So he's played a completely different shot to his last two, and he's played it very, very good.
That's a great shot.
Well,
very well.
Curtis Hanley in the clutch is always entertaining, usually very rewarding for himself.
Back to the all square guy.
So there we go. They've picked up 2 shots again and turned what could have been a pretty big number against them into all square. Into all square. 8 apiece. We enter the 8th end of 15.
We saw